This is the Hot Take, the final segment of the podcast where I go online, find a hot take regarding Dragon Ball, not our opinions, someone else's opinions, and we discuss it, see what we think, see if we like it, dislike it, make a fuss in the comment section, and then leave the world a better place. So, yeah, well, sometimes better, sometimes worse, who knows? Depends on the like to dislike ratio on the video. But yeah, this week's hot take, I was looking online. It's a bit of a long one. I have someone's hot take and then someone's reply and then original person's reply to that comment. It all goes together. So, this person has said, is anyone else annoyed by Beerus? He's become such a joke even though he's supposed to be stronger than 95% of the characters. I was perfectly fine with his character until the Broly movie when he was reduced to babysitting and stayed on the sidelines the entire movie. Gogeta even stated Broly was as strong or stronger than Beerus, so why not have them fight each other? Now Moro is a universal threat that is destroying multiple planets, and what does Beerus do? Absolutely nothing. He definitely knows what's going on, so why doesn't he do anything? Now that the villains are of a higher level, a fight between Beerus and them wouldn't always end in a win for him. Even after his universe was in jeopardy of being erased due to incompetence, he still doesn't do his job. He just seems useless to me. So that is the take. Someone has replied that saying, his job is to destroy, which is what he has been slacking off in. As far as he is concerned, Moro is doing his job for him, so why bother? Unless Moro's actions directly affect him, the sweets on Earth or the universe, then he probably doesn't care. So the original person has replied to that, saying, his job isn't to destroy for the sake of destroying, it's for balance. Like if one race is overpopulating the whole universe, then that's his job. Moro is destroying everything, so Beerus won't have a universe to govern. Yet he's still doing nothing. The Earth is being attacked currently, so even the sweets are in danger, yet Beerus is not there. The character is beyond pointless, considering destroying planets is easy and he doesn't do his job. He adds nothing. What do you think about this? It's a lot to wrap your head around.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I disagree. He's a god. He's a god of destruction. He's not a protector.
But like the person said, he's a god who destroys to bring balance, which is not what he's doing right now.
Yeah, but he's for balance. Like this is kind of like the whole death thing. It's like it's not if Moro's destroying stuff, what's that to him?
Well, he's destroying everything. He's not. There isn't going to be a balance if Moro actually gets his way.
But again, it's like you could argue that, yeah, but at the same time, it's like he's not really like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that at a point, but at the same time, he's like, he can literally just go to. He could just go to literally the land of the gods, couldn't he? Like
he could, but I think that's the thing because we mentioned already, but we're not the manga readers really. We don't fully know what's going on. We know bits and pieces, but that's about it. But as far as I know, with Moro, he is literally an unstoppable machine. He's destroying everything in his path for no apparent reason. He's just on a destructive rampage, kind of similar to Kid Buu in a way, but on a bigger scale. He's destroying planets, and yeah, Goku and Vegeta are trying to stop him for the most part. And as far as Beerus goes, surely he should see this and think, hold on now, you're destroying everything. That's my job. Or at least I should be destroying these if there was a big problem enough for me to want to destroy them. But you destroying these? No, you've went too far. Maybe I should step in here and go Hakai, boom, similar to Zamasu, because let's face it, he killed Zamasu. He didn't let Zamasu just go around willy-nilly doing whatever he wanted to. He stepped in and killed him. But
he stopped Zamasu because Zamasu was killing gods.
Yeah, but Moro's trying to destroy everyone and everything.
Is Zamasu killing gods and everything though, or is he just killing mortals?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's the thing. If he's literally just involving himself in the mortal world, I would say that literally Beerus has no reason to care.
Hmm.
Literally no reason whatsoever to care.
Potentially,
This is
yeah.
the thing. This is the thing. This is the weak argument, all in my eyes. Like, if Weiss doesn't get involved and he has no ties whatsoever to Beerus or anybody because he's an angel
Hmm.
and his universe, it's like he will help. He will sort out Beerus, he will sort out Goku and everything like that. But in the end, he is loyal to Zeno and everybody like that.
Hmm.
And the universe technically is nothing to him.
Hmm.
And I would say that Beerus is the same to every mortal underneath him.
Hmm.
Like, it's the same flow, it's the same hierarchy. Like, the mortals themselves mean nothing to him. So he's not a protector.
So, what's your thoughts on Beerus as a character as of right now?
He is a
Because,
lazy character. He is a very lazy character. I
yeah.
think if you're just looking at him from a fact that, from a plot reason,
Hmm.
yeah, he doesn't do anything anymore.
No.
So in terms of whether or not he's doing his job, I would argue that he has no direct reason, arguably, to get involved unless literally there's going to be like, maybe he should get involved.
Hmm.
But in terms of for whether or not it's interesting, yeah, he's nowhere near as interesting as he used to be at all. Like,
No.
no, he's not.
He's not. That's
Like, because the thing that I've said before is that I do not believe he will ever fight Goku ever again.
no, I
And
can't
I
see that
find
now.
that I don't think it's going to happen. And I find that very disappointing
Hmm.
because everyone's saying like the whole like, oh, he only used so much percentage of his energy when he originally fought him again, and now Goku's gotten stronger and everything like this, and it's like, well, he's never going to fight him again, so what does it matter?
Hmm.
Like, he's saying Goku's so much stronger now, and now he can use Ultra Instinct, and now we know that Beerus can tap into it a little bit, well, Goku can tap into it a lot more, so now it'll be an
Hmm.
even fight. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because they're never going to fight, it's and I don't know why people think they will, because they're obviously not going to, because they're not interested in Beerus anymore.
No.
And it's like he's literally just a glorified babysitter who makes quips.
Yeah, which is what I don't like about his character either, because he was introduced, he had the one fight against Goku, which was cool and everything. Great introduction to the character, introduction to other universes, I guess. We hadn't explored that far at that point. Um,
Kind of had that second fight when he was in this.
oh, yeah, when he was as, what was his name again? I can't remember. A little green guy who just fainted at the sight of Goku, pretty much, because he was too
Begin
powerful.
with an M. I forget what he's called. Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but everyone knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, okay, he's been around. He's
Minaka.
had Monaka. Yes, that's the name. Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, Beerus has had these mini fights here and there. He's never went full power ever. We're unlikely to ever see it because he doesn't get involved, really, because he doesn't need to. He did step in, killed Samasu. That's the last thing he's done. Apart from that, he's been on the sidelines for a tournament of power, just shouting at people, and that's it. And yeah, I'm not expecting him to do anything else. I'm not, and it's a shame because I like his character as a comedy character, but in a fighting anime, you expect people to fight, and I can't see him ever fighting again. And it annoys me because he is insanely powerful,
And
and
he's a
we,
badass.
yeah,
Like when he deleted Zamazu,
yeah.
it's arguably one of the coolest moments
Mm,
in Super.
yeah.
Like you see the power of Hakai
Mm,
and how dangerous Beerus is when he does it
mm,
because of how effortless it is. He deletes a god just with a word,
mm,
and it shows you how dangerous he is. And that's it. Like
yeah.
that's the most we'll ever see.
Yeah, because yeah, it's annoying. I would love to see like a match between the gods of destruction. like a tournament of power style, but just like every universe is
We
god
saw a
just against each
tiny
other.
little fight before the exhibition,
Yeah.
and I think that's all we saw.
Yeah, but
Like in the manga, you saw like Beerus fought a few of them. Like you've
mm,
seen it in the manga.
mm,
You even tapped into Ultra Instinct a little bit. Like I've not read it, but like I've read about it.
mm,
And I would have loved for them to do that, or for us to have seen that, because then you get to. I would have loved to see a Beerus flex. That would be so
yeah.
cool. But we're just not going to see that because I would have loved to see the power of Beerus.
Yeah, because I think we have all these interesting characters like Jiren, Toppo, Hit, all the rest of them that were introduced in the Tournament of Power. So many characters, like 60 characters introduced all at once. And it's just like, oh, we have all these dream matches that are like, oh, imagine Jiren versus Gogeta and, Toppo versus Hit, like, when they're not held back and they can't actually kill each other, this type of thing. And it's like, put anyone against Beerus and it's just like, oh, well, Beerus wins. It's like it's no competition because we know that Beerus is so much more powerful than anyone. And it's like, well, we're not even going to see him fight, and it is annoying. And I kind of don't like that about the character. They made him maybe too strong.
The thing is, do we these days? Because it's like we said, he used this percentage of his power, and then Goku's now got strong, and then we've got them saying, and then we've got Jiren saying he matches the power of a god of destruction. So now we know Jiren's like as strong as a power. So which god of destruction? How does that?
Probably.
How does that? Yeah. How does that god of destruction match up against Beerus, who is a god of destruction? So it's like, is Beerus as strong? So it's like, because we've not seen Beerus fight since way back when in Battle of the Gods, we don't know anymore because we've not seen him scale.
That's almost the point in that case. In the manga, Goku has Master Ultra Instinct, Vegeta's got his new form as well, Ultra Ego. Both of them can't defeat Moro. Black Frieza comes out of nowhere, takes out, Vegeta and Goku and Moro, and it's just like, yeah, I'm back, bitches. Here I am, all powerful again. And it's like, can Frieza beat Beerus? And if so, why didn't Frieza just go after Beerus? Why didn't he just be like, yeah, look at me?
He wants Beerus as well. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
He does have a grudge against Beerus as well.
Of course, and it's like if Frieza is all powerful and could take him out because he took out Goku, Vegeta, and Moro with ease, why didn't he just go after Beerus and take him out? Why is he afraid? Maybe he does. Maybe he does go after Beerus, and maybe we will see a fight between Beerus and Frieza potentially in the manga upcoming. That'll be interesting.
Yeah,
but yeah, who knows? But as far as Beerus goes as being lazy and not stepping in, I kind of agree to an extent. Give Beerus something to do. Why doesn't he just jump in and do something? If he jumped in against Moro and then Moro was holding his own, or Beerus wasn't able to just take him down, that would have been an interesting dynamic. It shows that Beerus is a person that can be messed with. And it gives that new layer to him where it's like, oh, okay, so not everyone is way away from Beerus in that case.
Yeah.
But we don't see that. He does just kind of stand around with no one wanting to touch him because it's just expected that Beerus is way more powerful than them all.
I don't know. I just think that we don't know that Beerus is strong anymore. We don't. I mean, we don't know that Goku and that can't beat him anymore.
Potentially.
Like that's the thing. Like I know we know Beerus is really, 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 really strong and everything like that. And I may anger a lot of people by saying this. Like I know that Beerus is very, very strong, but the thing is, because the writers have stopped him fighting and basically just made him a lazy sit-about cat babysitter. Since he's not fought since Battle of the Gods, and they've done these stupid things by saying, "Oh, we have this person who's as strong as the God of Destruction." Like you've ruined the scaling. So we don't know anything about Beerus' scaling whatsoever. We don't know anything about it. All right, so they've took all power agency from Beerus, So we don't know anything about him anymore. And
Yeah.
no one can really say you're wrong, really, because they have no evidence to back that up, really.
Yeah, until
They
someone
might
steps
in the
up.
manga, but in
Yeah.
the anime, you've got
No,
nothing
you've got
because
nothing.
literally the last you saw was Battle of the Gods. That's literally the last thing you saw, and he's done nothing since.
Yeah, we need someone to step up to Beerus. Maybe it will be Frieza. That would be
Yeah,
interesting. I would like to see that. Imagine if Frieza took out Beerus, then all hell breaks loose. But
yeah.
yeah,
So basically, what they need to do is they need to prove me wrong in when the show comes back and get him to fight again because I desperately want to be wrong and have a rematch with Goku or something like that. But I just can't see it happening. I
yeah.
think they're past that point.
Yeah, so I guess this take that I'm just going back to the first line where the person has asked, is anyone else annoyed by Beerus? I'm going to agree and say, yeah, I kind of am, because I don't know how to feel about him. He's just kind of there. Yes, he's funny at times, which is great, and I like the fact he is a bit of a comedy character, but as far as fighting goes, I am just annoyed that he doesn't get involved. He just is there, and it's expected that he's more powerful, and that's kind of all he does. So
I'm
yeah.
not annoyed. I'm not annoyed at Beerus. I'm annoyed at what they've done to Beerus.
Fair enough.
I think that's more accurate.
Yeah, fair enough. I can agree with that. But yeah, I'm interested to know what everyone else thinks. So please leave some comments. How do you feel about Beerus? Do you find him annoying? Are you annoyed by what they've done to him, or do you think he's fine as he is? Let us know.